Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yeehawlads podcast, episode number 98. I stuttered there for a second. I was trying to think. I was about to say 78, but that would have been way off.
Yeah.
This week has flown by and taken forever for me, so I have no idea what has happened this last week. How are you guys doing today? Everybody's here, full studio.
Yeah.
All of us are back here.
I'm angry.
I didn't do shit.
Oh, there goes the first minute of cussing. Like we weren't doing that every fucking time anyway.
Yeah.
But regardless, we're all here. We're only starting 45 minutes late.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot, Marcus.
Sorry.
Marcus is all mad because his family wants to talk to him or something. Hate it here.
Crazy.
My family's a bunch of yappers. I respect it, but man, when I got stuff to do.
Do they say long story short a
Yes.
lot? Or
Yes. The
Damn,
funniest
that's
thing, I
crazy.
made a mental note. My uncle said that 4 separate times.
let's see how many times you could say
I'll
it
say,
today.
I would love to,
Instead of
I should
one.
ask AI to comb through every episode of the Yeehawlads podcast, see how many times you said it.
The AI would,
I would like to know those statistics. I think
Can
that'd be
AI
pretty
do that?
interesting.
Can they comb through like
think so.
podcasts and
the
shit?
AI would put a gun to its head.
It just fucking off its
Just like all of the 3 people that listen to this.
delete database at null.
If we fed it the YouTube links, it could probably read like the transcripts.
I've read the transcripts. They're not great.
I mean, I figured, yeah.
Did
comes
you
in-
actually use AI to come up with last week's title?
I do it all the time.
Okay, last
Well,
week's it was
it's
just very
obvious.
Am I
clearly
logged in?
AI.
I'm
That's
not
all.
logged in,
It's
damn it.
so obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you're trying to fit so many things into a title that
Oh
don't
yeah,
go
Oh, no,
I
together,
understand.
yeah.
It was just like I was like, wow, that's like.
it took
blatant.
me literally 15 minutes of nope, again, reprompt, change this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
close enough, whatever. I'll get something in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because normally I forget to do that until like Monday afternoon. I'm like, okay, I'll get it done.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and nobody watched it anyway. So hell
3
yeah,
people did. I saw it before I left.
that
I
was
listen on Spotify, so
Correct.
you and probably 6 other people. But
Correct.
hey, a listen's a listen, I guess.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know
Yeah.
where I was going. Sometimes I start a sentence and have no idea
Do you
where
want me
I'm
to
going.
take it away?
If anyone has anything interesting, they can start.
Okay, I have something
Oh
interesting.
no!
So, over the weekend,
long story.
was doing some yard work and shit, and I have resurrection lilies in the front of the house.
right.
Repeat that word.
Resurrection lilies.
Thank you.
They're a type,
same.
of, type
Did-
of bird.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did not realize that they do not like full sun. So every year they like leaf out
yeah.
and then they die and they never bloom.
So they're plain.
Turns out you just
Yeah.
had to Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's these things.
yeah. This is what so they leaf up.
You can
They
say
kinda
bloom. They're flowers.
Okay.
It's-
Well, they
that's
don't
what
bloom. They leaf up
Okay.
and then they die and then they bloom.
that sounds like a whole lot of.
That's why they're called resurrection lilies because
Okay.
all the leaves die.
Okay.
But so I was like, all right, fuck this. Like, I have to move these. I want to plant some other stuff in here. Started digging them up, and I took like every foot. So they come in like bulbs. Every foot that I dug was probably like 30 fucking bulbs. So I very quickly ran out of space of where I was going to transplant them. So I probably had about 40 pounds, a good 3-4 armfuls of plants. I was like, Ma, you want some of these? She's like, yeah, sure. I text my sister. I'm like, you want some of these? She's like, yeah, sure. So I drop some off my mom's. Mind you, I'm in the ship box.
Mm-hmm.
We go to my sister's. I park at my sister's. She comes out, was like, hey, where do you want these? She goes, oh, back over there. Go to turn the ship box on, turn the key. Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
How long was it off for? Like, do you like
Like
turn it off,
2
get out,
minutes.
come back?
Yeah.
Ooh.
2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Turn the key, like the starter. I don't even hear the starter click.
Like dashboard light up and it
Yeah,
just goes dark
dashboard. No. It has power. I was listening to the fucking radio.
immediately? Yeah.
Everything fucking worked. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck, maybe the starter's pissy. So I go inside, I get a fucking dead blow, use that handle to go down,
Start hitting on it.
and then I took a fucking monkey wrench and I started banging on it. You know,
Probably
see
could
if-
have used them the other way around.
Yeah, I could have, but whatever.
Yeah, you know. Okay.
So
Because hitting on a starter sometimes
sometimes it'll
revive it
They
for a
get a
second.
little jammed up in there, and if you hit it the right way, it frees it up.
met a couple people like that.
Didn't fucking work. Same. So I'm like, okay, like, fuck, I don't know. So I pulled every fucking goddamn fuse.
Okay.
Every single one of them was fine.
Okay.
even the
Sure.
mains,
Okay.
like the main fuse.
well, yeah,
the
because
main-
everything lit up. If the
Yeah.
mains were dead, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be.
Did you first, I don't know, check the battery cables maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Went and tried to move them. They're tight. Like they're all good.
Okay.
So I have power. I can hear the fuel pump click and pressurize the system.
Yeah, sure.
The only other thing that I really kind of noticed is like I could hear a loud buzzing coming from up underneath.
Was your car in drive?
No.
You turned it off?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
It was full up in park.
Okay.
And it
'Cause-
would not let me come out of park.
You had to hit your
'Cause-
detent.
Well, just usually,
Yeah.
No,
you
I
know,
know, yeah.
in that case, if you try to pull over,
Yeah, I
the
know.
neutral
Yeah.
safety will catch and it won't let you shift.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know that the car's fully electronically and
It is-
physically
Yeah, but sometimes
in
park doesn't work, so you put it neutral will always start a car.
So-
or should.
Yeah.
Should.
So Matt comes out and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck did you do? What's wrong with the shitbox?" I'm like, oh, "Fuck, I don't fucking know."
As you're already tearing your hair out.
So like, I'm flipping the key, I'm trying different things, and all of a sudden, because I had the power on, so the buzzing was still running. All of a sudden, the buzzing just stopped. I was like, "Whatever." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, I guess the car wasn't like in park fully or something, but yes, that wasted about 10 minutes of my time. But I do know now every single fuse in that car is fine.
That is a good thing to know.
It was
I would
just
have
a-
I would have
just a-
believed that
just
without
a
you telling
fuse
me.
check. So yeah, that was fun. Also, my transmission still leaks.
Where does
Yeah.
it leak from now?
The pan.
Well, why would it have stopped leaking?
Well, so over the
You put
weekend,
stop leak in it.
no,
That's the next step.
No.
To be honest.
I used
Tire
an
slime?
entire
Just fill it full of green.
disgusting. I put an entire 3-ounce tube of ATF specific RTV, which for anybody who doesn't know, RTV stands for room temperature vulcanization.
Yes, it does stand for that.
Yeah,
Neat.
So
Did you learn that recently?
no, I kind of just.
I like to say it all the time. It's fun.
Always knew that. And yeah, so I used the whole fucking tube, put it up on there, refilled the tranny.
Because that would have been Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night.
You were changing an ABS sensor and your transpan
Yes.
gasket.
Yeah.
It took like 5 hours.
Yeah. Well, the reason why is because your older brother Brad and his friend
Oh.
Logan were there.
Logan
and you
does
really
listen,
can't.
too.
Yeah. Oh, hi Logan. And with them two, you can't fucking do shit because you're just sitting there fucking laughing your ass off the whole goddamn time.
I mean, hey, you couldn't plug a connector into itself, so your ABS
all right,
connector.
look.
Go ahead and rant for a second.
So,
Subaru and their wise wisdom of
Yes.
not the same connector.
Yeah.
so went on Rock Auto, bought an $80 ABS sensor for the left front.
Okay.
Everything came out fine because there's 2 bolts that hold.
Well, it
a
didn't come
clamp
out
in.
fine. You immediately
Hold
ruined
on.
the bolt.
Oh, I'm fucking getting there. There's 2 bolts that hold a clamp in, a U clamp. And then there's a bolt on the shock, strut, tower assembly, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then there's, in the hub, you put the ABS sensor and then you bolt that in. I immediately snapped the bolt that was on the shock tower.
Is this the right picture, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good enough.
Close.
Okay.
So yeah, immediately snapped that one. I was like, all right, fucking
Which one?
whatever. The one on the this does kind of not show it.
Well, I
that
asked if it was the
well.
right picture, and you said yes, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
Regardless, is it pop-up clip up here or something?
No, it'd be down on the like A arm, but
Okay, maybe it's a different car.
yeah,
I have no idea.
Whatever.
This is just a random
Yeah.
picture.
So I was like, all right, whatever. Like that's not that big of a deal because there's so much slack in there for the hub to be able to turn and move and everything.
Sure.
Who cares? So pulled because there's a grommet on it that runs into the fender well, and then it comes up and it gets plugged in. Well, of course, because I'm lazy and fucking stubborn, the cable runs through the fender well and up beside the brake booster, and then the coolant reservoir and all that shit is in the way.
You
I'm
mean
like-
the washer fluid reservoir?
Yes.
Very different places.
What did I say?
Coolant.
Okay.
yeah.
Same,
The
but-
washer,
yeah.
a reservoir.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Side fender well has a lot of shit bolted to
yeah.
it.
So I'm like, fuck this. I'm not gonna take any of this off because it's a bitch. And like the connectors for the washer fluid and the hoses are all like in place and it doesn't fucking leak and it works. Like half the electrical in that fucking engine bay is rigged to shit because somebody decided to be a jackass and cut half of it off for spare parts. Because I'm pretty sure it was a donor car at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But it still lives.
You're not the jackass in this situation.
No, surprisingly.
You're the second jackass
Yes.
who tried to save it.
Yes.
Oh.
So, I'm like, all right, whatever. Pulled the plug apart, got everything fished up and through. I had to use a really long pair of fucking needle nose to pull the plug up and everything. Grab the old ABS plug and the new ABS plug. Put them fucking right next to each other. Exact same fucking thing.
Except.
Go to plug it in. It gets maybe about a quarter, eighth inch in and just fucking stops.
It does not seat fully.
So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Maybe it's,
Maybelline.
OE casting plastic to shitty,
There's some tolerance and some
offhand
stuff. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll like trim this, sand the sides down a little bit. Maybe it'll fit in there. Still nothing. I'm like, okay. Well, I really don't want to put fucking spades on it because, of course, the passenger side goes from a white cable and a black cable, wire, whatever the fuck you want to call them,
Potato.
to a pink and a teal wire.
That makes total sense. Yeah.
And what sucked is when I pulled the old ABS out, it caught the plug enough and it ripped the plug from the wire. So I don't know what side was what, my dumbass. So when I look at the new ABS sensor to the plug, it's white to black and black to white.
It crosses.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. We'll see if it lights up because if I can get the plug
Is
put
an
together,
ABS sensor just a magnet?
yeah,
So
it shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't.
But
But
whatever.
regardless.
When the OEM ABS is white to white and black to black, you kind of you want to plug it in that way.
Sure. if
Whatever.
You say so.
So I was like, all right, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Take a pair of fucking vice grips, put it around the connector, squeeze. Nothing.
Try to force them together.
Nothing. It took me 5 minutes to get them pulled apart. So I'm like, all right, fuck this. Cut them both off, strip them back, put spade terminals on them, plug it in, flip the key on. Hey, cool, no ABS light.
It did fix it.
It
but
did
man,
fix it.
What a problem
That
for
was a
you.
bitch.
It's just your luck too.
Yeah. And the tranny still leaks and shifts like shit.
Yeah.
I want to kill
It probably shifts
myself.
better than
That is a 5 AT moment.
That is
4
unfortunate.
EAT. No,
Oh.
E.
4 eat.
Yeah, it's 5MT or 4E8.
Yeah, it's going to eat
For
those
EAT.
amount of gears in a minute.
Well, especially when you drive home on 2 quarts of trans fluid.
Nah, I took it very slow on that ride home.
Mark is like, oh, I brought plenty of this. I've got plenty, so I can just this and that, whatever.
Because I
else."
got distracted by your
Oh.
brother and Logan, and I
Oh.
just put the fucking drain pan under there and cracked the pan, well, the drain plug open, and then it like started pouring out. I was like, oh, well, okay, I'm not reusing this anymore.
because it went into the pan. You
Yeah,
didn't
it went
trust
to the old shit. It's the drain
nasty
pan that's nasty. It's had every fucking fluid known to man in it.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah. 2 quarts. Made it home, though.
So that was your.
Wasn't happy, but I made it home.
So it still leaks.
Yeah.
After you did all that.
Yep.
Does it? Can you tell where it leaks from, or just
The
leaks?
front. I don't know. I haven't been. I can't crawl up underneath of it while it's just sitting on the ground.
This is true.
It's too low.
Hell yeah. So it might just be those trans lines have a little, like the rubber's cracked or
I
something.
hope. I really fucking hope.
You're getting really tired of hoping, aren't you?
I fucking hate automatic transmissions.
Me too. That's why I'm slow.
That's why I suggested during this whole trip we get a stick shift, but you were
you
not
want
open
an
to that.
automatic.
Yeah.
You wanted the automatic.
Yeah. Could you imagine us trying to fucking hill start?
The other
Can
two
you
of us
imagine?
did it.
Can you
Yeah, I was
imagine
saying, hey,
driving?
I've-
Can you imagine owning a stick shift Subaru back then and having it now, and you probably wouldn't be having a lot of those issues?
Nah, I would have been having a lot of issues.
I mean, okay, you'll probably still be having engine issues, but
Clutches are easy to change, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
no.
It's
They're
not a
kind of a bitch.
It's not a Chevy Cobalt.
I mean,
hey,
that's-
when you have a cable-driven clutch, it is.
It
like
is.
me.
Yeah, don't
So-
fuck-
Simple.
fuck-
Also,
keep it simple. Fuck you guys.
I've developed a slight rattle.
Like
I don't-
mentally or in the car.
Both. I don't
Oh,
fucking know where the hell this rattle's coming from.
I do.
But if I'm at 28 to 2,900 RPM. It's just fucking
Oh, that's not
rattling.
It's probably the exhaust leak.
I don't fucking know what it is.
Yeah,
I
it could be a
literally
certain
Andy and I are very
pressure going through it and just leaking. Yeah.
we're very aware of how poor your exhaust is
Yeah,
put
well,
together.
yeah.
It's probably that.
I literally pulled the entire center console out today.
Hey, you know what's exactly
It's
under the center console?
the
exhaust
transmission.
leak.
The exhaust
No,
leak.
the
And
exhaust
that.
leak.
Yeah,
It's 6 bolts to get that whole center console
Yeah.
out. No,
No shit.
2, 4, 6, 8,
who
9.
we,
Yeah, it's
Nice.
nine Phillips
Are you
head
saying
screws.
no or no, the number 9? I'm so
Number
I'm so
9.
confused.
Number
So-
9.
Number
Yeah.
nine
So your car has an exhaust leak and it's driving you insane. 'Cause
Yep.
You can't find it because it's in the exhaust pipe.
Yep, it sounds like it's coming from the where the passenger seat front to the driver's side to the right side
Yeah.
bolt
Mhm.
is.
That's exactly where it leaks at.
Yeah, that's where the connector is.
To be fair, we just put it together and you're like, I'm going to change
Okay.
it soon anyway.
Yeah,
It's just
okay.
exhaust.
$5 V-band will fix that.
It's just a
No,
little.
we're just gonna fix the whole fucking
It's just a
exhaust.
little baby.
well, you get to
harmonica.
bitch about it for the next 6 months then. So
Fuck! If he knows what it is,
If I do know what it is, that's gonna make me feel better.
it'll make
I
his long story
literally
short.
thought
Sure.
that it was like a loose screw that it came off and was like rattling in
it
between.
could be
the
that clamp just
plastic.
coming loose too. Now that the metal is is bent,
It's heated
the-
and cooled
yeah.
a bunch of times.
well, yeah, well, like the clamp bent the metal, so now the clamp can be loose and the metal will still stay there, and it's welded together.
Yeah. Well, welded together.
Yeah.
It's attached together.
Booger weld.
Those
is
welds.
fine.
No, they're nice welds. They're just not everywhere.
Yeah, they're
So-
they're a penny's worth on each side.
It is
Yeah.
2 pieces of pipe stuffed together tightly with 4 tacks on it. It does not mean it will stop leaking.
Shitbox doing shitbox things.
That's cool.
Yeah, not really. I want to fucking kill myself.
Should have bought a Honda. I'm telling you.
Fuck
they're,
no.
They're so fucking cool.
Little pussy car.
What do you mean? Just
It's so reliable.
my car doesn't leak transmission fluid.
Fuck you. Well, that's because it doesn't have transmission fluid.
It has some.
It has some.
it's in there, but
Did we go through your pictures already?
I really
he had 2
didn't.
pictures that were unrelated.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
didn't know if they were related or not.
I mean, I can go into it.
We might as well dive.
I
through
just
it.
wasn't
So
sure, yeah.
I
the
know
other
this was
thing.
your
I see a
list.
text message or a list or
No,
some
it's
shit,
a
yeah.
list.
Oh,
So the other thing I've been slowly working on because I think last episode I talked about
2
my
of them.
my reel-to-reel audio.
audio
Yes.
projector.
No, audio,
Projector.
audio.
Damn it.
It projects audio.
And
Amateur
so
projector.
I'm
it-
waiting for the comments to vindicate me here. I'm just like, no, that's what we thought too.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. So, with the price of even aftermarket, new production reels of audio,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say fuck it and make my own playlist and do my own
Your own
songs
starting his
and,
own
Okay, that's what a
record
playlist
label.
is.
and records, albums, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What? I'm
I'm gonna make I've made a playlist.
okay. Yes, I understand what a playlist is. It has songs on it.
Yep.
Yep.
And so now I'm going to basically I threw it all in Audacity, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an audio program.
yeah, audio program,
it on-
audio editing,
Yeah. I have.
and equalized everything out, put it as a WAV file, the highest
right.
recording capacity,
Correct.
and I'm going to record all of that audio on tape and then
How?
listen back.
through the actual machine itself.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
it plugs in.
Oh,
my-
that's true.
I
Yes.
learned this last episode.
Ah.
My
You
machine
listened more than I did. I was
is
here.
is a playback and record and
So
re-record.
technically, are you pirating audio?
Yes,
Like,
but the fun way.
like the rawest way possible.
Yes.
You're-
Yeah, technically.
You're starting your own record label. I got my own streaming service.
We're just really cornering the market.
Yeah.
That's like Nick if you downloaded a movie and then recorded your phone on the screen and then sent that to your computer.
So the source where I allegedly get my movies
Allegedly.
from, there are people that fucking do that.
Yeah, but it's
But
like,
like at the
Hate
movie
people.
theater.
I fucking hate people like that.
Oh yeah, and one time I downloaded allegedly something, and they didn't put that in the title because normally it'll say like
It'll say camera
camcorder
or-
or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's nice
And I
at
was
least.
watching it through, and I'm just like, oh, this is a fucking camcorder. God damn it.
This is dog shit.
filmed on my Apple Vision Pro VR. or whatever.
Christ.
Like it was decent. Like you almost couldn't tell until you see a silhouette of a person
person.
getting up from their
Yep,
seat.
I
and,
love that.
ooh.
Oh, my immersion.
My immersion.
Like it was close. Otherwise, I would have considered it a pass.
You're getting the authentic theater experience. You can't
Yeah,
pay
but
for that
from home.
other than from the theater.
from home. Yeah, this is why movie theaters are dying.
And then everybody clapped.
Anyway,
Movie
sorry,
theaters. I ain't
Marcus.
paying $60 for
No, you're
popcorns. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
you're
no,
right. I
fuck
bring my
off.
own biatch. What you gonna do? Kick me out?
I think the last movie I watched was with Andy at the theater.
The fuck did you guys go see at the
Ford
theater?
versus Ferrari.
Okay,
Oh
that's
my
fair.
god!
I think that's the
That was like
last.
what 2019, 2018.
What year did that
Something
come
like
out?
that.
19,
Google
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I think that was the last movie I've seen. In
Yeah,
theater.
yeah.
Either that or War Dogs.
Oh no, it was definitely.
It was definitely-
War Dogs was definitely before.
2019.
2019. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think that's the last movie I've seen in theaters.
Wow.
Wow.
War Dogs is 2016. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
definitely that.
So
That's the last movie I've seen in theaters because fuck them.
Jackass
Yeah.
forever.
Cringe.
Wow.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that in theaters. I saw.
What?
Oh, I saw. Oh, fuck! It was in like one of the newest Nicolas Cage movies. It had a
National
long- it had-
Treasure.
No, it had a really long title. Like
The fucking something Art of Going Insane or something.
Yes.
Unbearable Weight of Unbelievable Talent
yes,
or whatever.
that
What
it
the
was
fuck?
fucking weird.
You watched this in theaters?
Yeah,
The
I
Unbearable
got
Weight of
randomly
Massive
invited.
Talent.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Okay.
I saw
but
that
it's
in
got,
theater. I
wait,
think I
scroll
maybe
back
saw
down.
one
It's
other
got
one.
what's his name in it?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's such a
Yeah.
good actor.
It was a good
Calm
movie.
down.
He's good.
But-
I like him.
Like it was good quality, but the ending was fucking confusing. It's
Because it's supposed to be. I don't know.
okay. Spoiler alert.
Oh my.
It's not great.
No.
It's not
shit.
worth watching, so I'm just gonna tell you how it
It's a
ends.
Nick Cage movie. Of course, it's not
It's the
great.
world's like richest man flies Nicolas Cage out because he's Nicolas Cage. They hang out at his giant compound. Nick Cage realizes that he's kind of trapped here now.
Yeah.
In the end, he realizes that he needs to befriend like the really rich dude, and then all of a sudden it's them two dudes against like everybody else in the compound. But like at some point, real life stopped being a movie, and like it like breaks the fourth wall and comes out, and then all of a sudden the rest of the movie is them being at like a movie screening. And so there's just a
fuck?
fake.
This is confusing as
yeah,
fuck.
exactly. There's a fake movie inside of a real movie, and then the end of the actual like what I'm watching on the screen is them just at a movie premiere be like, "Oh my god, we're best friends now! I can't believe we made this great movie." Blah blah blah. It is so stupid.
What the fuck?
It's like there's a storyline for 2/3 of it, and then it's
just off the fucking rails.
without you knowing, it flips into what they what they think would have been a good story.
What
essentially,
the fuck?
it's so dumb.
Good lord.
So yeah,
You
that's
didn't understand the meaning.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Look,
What
when
did
you
it
have
score
to,
on Rotten Tomatoes? Is it good?
when
Like, I
you have to
genuinely don't know.
Google the meaning of a movie
87%.
afterward,
There's no way. They're all dumb.
you know it's bad.
I'm not enabling ads. Fuck you.
What
Continue
the
without.
fuck?
87% from the
That's
popcorn
actually
meter and
fucking
tomatoes.
crazy.
Wow.
You just didn't understand,
Nick,
man.
can we put that on the jellyfin?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, there was 5 people in the theaters. I was with 2 others. There was just like I don't know.
So there was a group
200
of
seat-
3
Was this
and
yeah, a
2
group-
other
yeah,
people.
and then 2 other
A
people.
thruple.
Yeah,
and
that was
then
it.
You guys.
the unbearable?
The unbearable weight of massive talent.
It's Nick Cage playing Nick Cage.
Yes, and Pedro Pascal playing a rich guy who invites him to an
Oh.
island and shit.
Okay, I remember people on like fucking Facebook and Reddit talking about like that plot about like, oh, it's a movie about Nick Cage being Nick Cage.
Yes.
sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, and Nick Cage. The
I
only
just never
reason
knew the
the
title.
only reason Nick Cage goes out here because he's like he's getting a divorce and he's broke and whatever. I'm
I
like,
mean, we've all
this
been
literally
there.
could just be real. I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
The only reason he made this fucking movie in real life is because he's also broke. Who knows?
So you could write off your attorneys for the
National
divorce.
Treasure ain't paying the royalties he used to. I don't know.
Hey,
only on New Year's.
Don't
only
you
on
talk
New
shit
Year's.
about National Treasure. That's a that movie is a national treasure.
You're my
God
national
damn it.
treasure.
Shut the fuck. I'd be so good to you.
So,
Yeah, so not a good
A
movie.
couple of steaks and some corn on the cob. What the
tangent to
fuck?
the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I've
no.
slowly
You're
been
making a playlist on your reel to reel.
slowly
Yes.
been building a playlist.
Did you just
and-
tangent back to the main topic we were talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this
Fuck
So
you.
what is your list?
I have 80 songs,
Cool.
Hell yeah.
which turns out I did the math. Each $50-ish reel holds 48 minutes of music.
Yeah.
So 12 songs.
It's a bit.
The
yeah.
first one was 15. The second one was 16 through 23.
How many of them are techno funk or whatever the fuck you listen to?
No.
Is brick
That-
by
that's
brick
all
on it?
fucking
No.
progressive.
You need to put.
Why
it
I
on
was
there.
thinking about putting that on the last one. So if you want to go to, these are the ones that I have done.
Okay.
I know it's green. Sorry.
It's fine. People like having
But
their eyes
so
burned out.
I went through, I put everything onto an Excel sheet. then sorted it by year, then grouped them by genre.
Why'd you sort it by year?
Because then I could go from the oldies to the new.
I was like, are you? This one at least is all oldies.
So I'm gonna zoom
Yeah.
way in just so people can read.
Yeah, why'd you put Brett Green?
Because I
Because I like it.
fuck off. Because I knew. So all
It's
these
so
are
Brat.
songs
I
that
love
I
it.
have done.
Hold
Big
on,
on-
I'm coming. Same.
I mean, Big Iron has to be on.
Yeah,
there.
fair. The fact that
there's
you don't have just the
something
whole
on you,
Marty
Mom.
Robbins album kind of disappoints me.
Eh.
No one knows any of the other ones.
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm about
listened
to
to one
paint it
day.
black.
Name what is it?
I don't remember the name, but I remember
Yeah,
listening.
yeah.
I knew it was Marty Robbins, and I'm like, hell yeah, bro.
Fortunate Son. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
War Pigs, classic. Paranoid, classic. I mean, these aren't bad.
No.
John Lennon, really? We had to.
It's Imagine. It's
Man,
a
can you
good
imagine your
song.
wife living in.
Imagine listening to any better song. Oh wait, it's very possible.
Imagine
this
this-
is the worst one.
I'm not
Imagine
s-
this 38 special, John.
Yo.
Ouch.
That's a deep cut.
So if you want to go to the next
Freebird,
one,
of course. I mean,
it'll show.
what a guy.
Yeah, no wonder
the
you only
entire-
got fucking 12 songs on this. You had Freebird on it. That's
8
3
minutes.
songs there.
Yeah.
So what? So this is your
8-minute
whole
fucking
Is this the
song.
same picture zoomed out?
Yes.
more?
So this is the whole fucking playlist.
Long
Okay.
screenshot.
If
So
anyone,
again,
if anyone
this-
wants
this
to read
goes
all
by
these,
year.
I'm gonna just
It
scroll through them
kinda looks like
slowly.
shit.
Of course, it looks like
Sorry.
shit. You screenshot it on your phone. It's
Yeah.
429 pixels wide.
Screenshot the long
My
way.
parents on their fucking 65 would be counting the pixels.
They're going to be reading it like Braille, let's be
Okay,
honest.
I'm gonna scroll through these 10 at a time. If you want to listen, if you want to look at these, go ahead. But I'm not announcing every song.
No.
Yeah,
But
there's
I
some-
did think it would be fun that once I get a reel, I'm really more thinking reel 2.
Real to real.
Okay, yeah, you're real for Have a Cigar on there.
You're real.
Oh, it's such a fucking good song, though.
Oh, Pink Floyd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody. There's another 8 minutes of your life
Yep.
gone.
God.
So, I think it'd be really cool if I brought everything here and we sat in the shop and listened.
You went with "Don't Stop" by Fleetwood Mac. That's the
Yeah.
one you picked from
And not
Fleetwood Mac.
there's another Fleetwood Mac
Oh,
in
I'm
there.
sure. Tom Sawyer by Rush. Okay, that's classic.
Classic. Eminence Front. The Who.
Good Iron Maiden pick.
By
Holy
who?
shit.
The Prisoner. Okay, goddamn.
Wow.
He ain't playing the hits today. He's
Yeah,
going
no,
for the deep
we got
cuts.
the deep cuts. All right.
No,
I
no.
fucking hate Interstate Love Song. I'll
Oh,
Yeah.
I instantly changed the station. Yeah.
Same.
It's just, I'm
What
so
do you mean? You
over
can't
it.
say "same" and put it on your
But
list. You can't say
the
"same" and
whole
put it at
reason
42.
that I put that on there, like
to
the
make love to Tori during it.
no,
Hey,
these
Sex
are
on
like
Fire's
I was saying,
45.
you
He's-
definitely bought 4 reels, and the 4th one is going to be the sex playlist.
You could see his state of mind change as he goes through these, like Master of Puppets, Interstate Love
no.
Song.
I did it. This is all
Sex
sorted
on
by
Fire.
year,
Story box.
so you have to remember we're going through the years.
Yeah, as it gets newer, you're getting hornier.
It's
yes.
a good. They are a good band though. It's just easily their worst. One of their
Yeah,
worst
I'm
songs.
so over that song.
I have a cover of that Queens of the Stone Age song. I have. to
Which
show you.
one? No one knows, or-
Worth $1.
worth $1, but I feel like
Such a
a
good
millionaire.
song.
Johnny Booth did a 10/10 cover of it.
Ooh, that's actually probably banging.
I just so the
One
whole
more time, Daft Punk. That's crazy.
the whole
Okay, what actually kind of bothers me a little
God
bit is
damn.
like you have one Daft Punk song here and then like completely different genre and then another Daft Punk song.
Just sorted
Yes,
by year.
because they're all sorted by year
I
release.
get it. I get
Nick's
it.
like, I get it, but I hate
Yeah.
it.
I would have
Tame Impala,
went
Elephant,
through
what the
this. I would have
Wait, what?
went through this
I'm out
after
getting
they were
ribs.
all on a list, and then
That's
organized
such
them
a
by like
fucking good. Have you never heard that fucking song?
No.
which one?
Tame
Out Getting Ribs.
No.
No.
Or
by
Tame Impala,
by King
Elephant.
both.
No,
They're both very good
You've heard
songs.
of Elephant.
I don't listen to music.
I know you've
Tame
heard
Impala
of it.
sucks. It's
elevator
it
music.
is fancy elevator music.
They
I don't
have
give a
like
fuck.
4 fucking good songs.
There's not a fucking lyric in sight. It's not a good
I
song.
don't give a shit.
Well,
I
it
went for
feels like
listening
an
quality,
elephant
you
shaking his
fucks.
big gray trunk for the hell
Chris
of it.
Stapleton, dude. What the fucking
Is it whiskey?
I went
and you?
fucking
Yeah.
Tennessee
no,
whiskey.
Tennessee.
It's the other one.
It's okay.
brother? Where are
I
we
went
at
fucking
right now?
all over the fucking place because that's how I listen.
You
to
went from
fucking
like
music.
the fucking 50s to Chris Stapleton, who
So-
was born in the fucking 80s.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, but the song
Yeah, but
was released.
But the meaning. That wasn't by him.
Yeah, not him.
I don't give a fuck. That's the version that I
was-
fucking
Ay,
picked.
ay, ay.
Drinking problem. Midland.
Coulter Wall is literally younger than me, so
Well, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Cowpoke is a banger. I mean, I'll be
so
honest.
yes.
More Tame Impala. Andy, let him have it.
Elevator.
That's crazy. 16 tons. Why
Who
is
the
this
fuck-
at 75?
Who the fuck
He's
put
a-
Sleep Token in this?
So you're calling Tame Impala elevator music?
Brother, at least there's lyrics with Sleep
Sleep
Token.
Token is having sex in the elevator
talk
music.
about the Rizzler because I'm dying to
Christ.
go into
That's
I
just
went for a wide
Whatever.
range
Actually
of
fucked up song
audio
right now.
listening. My oldest song is
all
from
your range.
1956, and my newest is, of course, 2024.
Okay, but his 16 Tons is an old ass song, is
That-
it not?
yes,
Oh,
but
it's not
by
the,
him,
Oh.
he's a bass singer, so he gets down really low.
Oh,
the original's
you
the best.
showed me.
You
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up. You fucked
So
up.
I want
Just
to,
like Marty Robbins. There's been covers, but I want to hear
There's-
fucking
Yeah, I
Mr.
want to hear
Robbins.
Marty. Yeah.
I don't know. Coulter Wall's
Yeah.
cover is pretty good, but
Fair.
regardless,
look at the last one. It's
It's
Russian.
it sure is. Oh, more Sleep Token.
No, that was it. That was just the
No,
one.
there was another one. Was there
There
not?
was?
Yeah, there's two.
Oh,
I think.
I only noticed the last one here.
Yeah, I only saw
Maybe
the
not.
summoning.
Oh, I thought I saw another
Oh, did
one.
I put two? I thought I had two on there. Whatever.
I don't know. I thought I saw it earlier up. Anyway,
Oh.
Yeah.
the summon.
So I'm.
So I
I've-
used of 80 songs.
I've finished two playlists or two recording sets at like 40 plus ish minutes apiece,
Mhm.
and I've gotten through 23.
So how many do you have total you can use? Is it like
I have 80 songs that I want to do,
right?
and I've made basically 2 reels worth of music.
So basically, each reel is 12 to 13 songs.
Yeah, ish.
So you need like 6 reels
Yep.
full at $50 a piece.
Yep.
It's gonna cost you $300
Yep.
to do this.
But guess what?
Chicken butt.
It cost me $300 to buy 6 reels
Mhm.
versus me buying one Black Sabbath
Okay.
album.
Counterpoint.
Okay.
You have
Counterpart.
YouTube Music.
Yeah.
Just fucking listen to it like every
No.
normal person does.
It's so much better
It's
analog.
Not. It's not.
Bullshit.
It's not.
What
You
was
can
the
apply
one
a
song?
filter. It's fine.
No, it's not the same. It's
the
not
same.
the same.
Audacity probably has a tube filter amp
Nope.
input.
Nope.
I bet it does.
Nope.
I bet it fucking does.
Eat my nuts. All right, fine. Fine.
There is a difference with vinyl, but I don't participate in that because I know I'm going to spend too much money. Just like guns.
Yeah, that's fair. Base. What's up?
I have vinyls, and yes, they are very fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And
This
the
is
other
why you
funniest
guys are
thing is,
poor. I'm just saying.
reel to reel is known
For projectors.
in the hobby of audiophiles as the most expensive fucking
Movie
way
format.
to listen to fucking
And
music.
that's what you're like, yes, give me that.
I was like, yes, I have one. I got the machine for free.
It is not the most expensive. The most expensive is renting an orchestra to play your songs for you.
Okay, that's
this,
fair.
this is probably
That's
a
just a
close
good
second.
idea.
That's a better experience. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
That would be way better.
All right, so fine. You wanna see what's actually better? I'll bring my tuner or my preamp and my speakers,
Okay.
and I'll play reel to reel,
Okay.
Okay.
and then you can
I'll
plug
just
in
pull
your
some FLAC
laptop
files.
in. Yeah.
Okay, but you're recording. You're
I know.
recording it like a digital signal.
I
though.
know.
Is there really going to be a difference though?
There should be, yes, because by the so
It won't
The-
clean up the signal. All it's going to do is dirty it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But in a
the point.
different way.
But in a
hipstery,
So-
cool, unique way.
when you
Are we
input,
talking CRTs now? I mean, what's up? They look so cool.
they're
Seriously,
dangerous.
they're nice.
They shock the fuck out of you.
Well, yeah.
They're a particle accelerator that we fucking stare at.
you know what the best experience to listen to music is? Drunk in a garage. Typically with a Creed playlist.
Specifically, the Jar of Flies EP from
Yeah.
American grunge band Alice in Chains.
Correct.
I'm sorry, you're trying to kill yourself on the drive home or what?
I might. Who knows?
I saw
But-
I saw one reel where one half of it he was listening to them bones. He was pulling out pistons of an engine, and then he fucked up, and then it's just nutshell.
That's actually a banger.
But so the way it's recorded in, and yes, it is digital to analog, which does suck, and I do kind of fight myself with that. But
We can convert it digital to analog, back to digital, back to analog.
when it gets recorded, it's all getting processed by the amplifiers inside of the machine.
Correct.
So technically, all of the amps and processing is done analog.
Yes.
And I'm already doing wave files at the highest bit rate, so it's
Right.
the rawest it can be.
Not FLAC.
He doesn't know what that means.
No, it's technically a FLAC is compressed and waves are not. Wave files are
FLAC shouldn't be.
no
FLAC is just very good at
it's
uncompressing,
pronounced
I think.
No.
flock. idiots.
That's Waka.
FLAC
yeah,
and
yeah.
ALAC,
I can see-
which is Apple's thing, is compressed, I believe. Oh no, it is uncompressed. No,
Yeah, FLAC.
No, it is
no, it's compressed.
it is lossless compression.
Yes.
Oh, lossless.
Where
Oh,
WAV
okay.
is uncompressed.
Is uncompressed.
It does not mean it is better.
No.
It means it is uncompressed.
Yes.
It can be uncompressed and terrible. So the question is, when you record these, is
Wave
there-
files, uncompressed, 32-bit
Right.
rate.
Okay.
yeah. When you record these, is there an undo button, or once you do it, it's stuck?
No.
Ooh.
So the nice thing about my machine is it is a
Like, can it erase a written
Yes.
section?
hold on, I gotta think.
You
It's
do live
a,
remixes on the reel-to-reel.
Yo.
Play, record, and re-record.
No, there's 3 heads on it. One is an eraser head, a play head, and a record head.
So it can, in
it's
fact,
it's
erase.
record, erase, play, because I have three heads on it.
Must be nice. So it can erase. If you fuck this up
Yes.
somehow.
The other thought that I don't know why I would assume that the backside of the tape would also, you'd be able to write to it and then read to it. Nope, they're all fucking backed. So I was thinking, I'd have, like
Oh,
2
you think
sides like a record.
You get a twofer.
You
Yeah,
have a side A and a side B. No, you have a side A and that's fucking it.
Womp
So,
womp.
yeah.
So it's going to cost you twice as much as what you're hoping.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
I'll also listen to this probably 10 times over the next 5 years.
to hear Tame Impala.
Wow.
Banger fucking
And he's gonna die
my
on this
banger
hill.
songs that I thought.
That is your music, and you're allowed to do what you want with it.
So
However, let Nick record a track on there.
well, so the plan is I have to see how much I have on the last one because I was kind of thinking it'd be kind of funny to have like a meme reel, so we could have like brick by brick and like
That's
Brother, I got
such
whole,
an expensive.
I got a whole
meme.
memes playlist on Spotify.
so I don't know.
Nick's
We'll see. I
Spotifamous.
have to slowly go through because so what I've been doing is at the start of each song I have just like a simple computer generated voice. So it's like
we have the highest quality audio recording.
well,
Record your
yeah,
own intros.
well, whatever. But it's just the number and then the song
Mm-hmm.
and then who it's by and then half second dead air and then
Sure.
it goes to the
Yeah.
song and then it fades out and goes on to the next.
Could
So
you
it-
not just put all these on Spotify and just have them just rip through them and just not do all this extra nonsense or no?
I could,
Okay,
but I already shot myself in the foot of doing it the way that I do it.
that's fair.
Because it's kind of a bitch.
You do be like that sometimes.
It's really hard to find some songs to download WAV files
Yes.
without like, oh, it's copyright music. You can't have this. Be like, I fucking want it anyway.
Like halfway through the last song, and it's like iHeartRadio presents. You're like, damn it!
So funny
Undo.
enough,
Oh no.
I
Erase the whole
was
reel.
I was forced to move to SoundCloud to pull songs down off of,
Yeah.
and the tool that I was using to do it got to the point where I like ran out of like downloads or whatever. So I was like, why the fuck is this song only 30 fucking seconds long?
Oh.
And so I was going through, I did it like 6 fucking times until I finally realized, oh, it's the tool that I'm using.
The definition of insanity is
Yep.
doing things over and over again and expecting a different result.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that wasted like, I don't know, fucking 20 minutes.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was a good time. Using all 4 monitors with like
I think you say all 4 brain cells. I really
2
thought that.
tabs or 2 windows of fucking piece, so I have 8 things fucking going on all at once.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I bet if you had one monitor, you'd be quicker. I just
Nah.
your brain is just scrambled.
No, because I have my Excel sheet along with the file of
Yeah.
where everything is, and then I have YouTube Music up alongside YouTube in case the link doesn't work for YouTube Music. I can go straight into YouTube, and then I have like 2 different downloaders running at the same time. So I copy the
fair.
name and artist, pop it into both up here, download it, move it over, recopy the name, number it, label it, and put it in the correct file. And then I open up Audacity when I'm done on a full screen here and have my folder open. Then I just drag and drop. And then the top I use to do all the intros and shit.
How about that?
Yeah. I need more monitors. I need like 8.
You know what you don't need is more cars. You know who
I
has
could
more
use another
cars?
Andy.
has more car.
I almost had the same number of cars.
Well, this is true. You're getting close.
Yeah, I almost had it sold technically last night, and then also there was a chance it was going to get sold today.
And which car are we talking about here? And why are we talking
The
about it?
bench the bench seat mark, or whatever it is.
The
Yes.
Grandma Keith.
Yes, it was AI generated. Fucking sue me.
I know. I just laughed at it. Sorry, that's all. Yes, sir. The 42,000 mile 1996 Mercury Grand Marquis. This
So
is straight
fucking
off
mint.
of the fucking.
Straight out the
Facebook
bingo
listing.
parlor.
You have no idea. The best feature I've found on this car so far. I made a Snapchat about it. Brian probably saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
When you have the headlights on and you turn the blinker on, there is a, depending on which side you go on, like out of the marker lights, there is a fucking headlight that turns on when you turn the blinker on so that you can see the dark area on that side of the car.
There's an extra corner bulb.
It's so fucking, like, it literally, I didn't know I needed it until I used it. Now I need this in every fucking car.
See,
It's
I
so
think it would be
fucking worth
really
it.
fun to go and just like make a list of all of like the one-off things that manufacturers have done and be like,
Oh, yeah.
these are the features that need to
The
be
problem
in the
is
new
they'll
car.
never do that because
No,
they'll give you
but it'd be
one.
cool.
They'll give you one per body style. Be like, this will tide you over, and I'm gonna make you buy this one for this feature. I'm gonna take it away in the next one, but I'm gonna give you a different one then.
But hey, how about auto start stop? And you're like, no, I don't want
I don't
it.
fucking know. I want my fucking headlights and the blinkers. Okay.
First thing I did in the work truck.
Disable it.
Delete.
Yeah.
That shit's ass.
Jason still has his running, and every time I ride with him, I hit the button.
Yeah.
You don't got
It's so
sport mode in them things?
Fucking annoying. I do, but I keep it in regular because it's better gas mileage.
It's not your
You
gas.
guys, do you pay for the gas?
Yes, but they monitor how much gas we
Oh.
use, and
So if you're hot dogging it,
No, it's I don't put it in sport mode so they don't get rid of my truck and give me a van. Because if they give me a van, I'll fucking quit.
okay, that's
Womp
fair.
womp.
Because I hate those fucking
Nick's over here
vans.
crying at his failing 12,000 mile EcoBoost or whatever the fuck it is.
Non-eco boost.
Oh,
Oh,
love
no.
that.
It's just
Fucking transit van that's just falling apart.
somehow dumping 20 gallons of gas in 6 seconds.
So now
Yeah, what is going on with your van? Explain this.
I have, before I get into it now, that because I drove a Dodge one when I worked with Marcus, and now I got this Ford one. The Ford one rides better than the Dodge.
I
The
believe
Dodge apparently had better fucking build quality.
Well, so for anybody who doesn't know, that Dodge, so it's four tires. That's not a dually in the rear.
That's
Yeah.
how cars work.
No, but
They
the
want-
axle's like a twig.
Yeah, they want 60 or 65 pounds in the tires at all fucking times.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rears, yeah.
Because it's meant to have like 3,000
Well,
pounds of payload
yeah,
in it.
but when you don't have that much in there,
Oh, they ride like dog
it
gas.
rides like shit.
Yeah, they're awful. It's like our flatbed here at work. It's like if you don't have any weight on the bed, it's miserable.
That's
My,
like my mom's the shed truck.
Yeah.
Like I remember when she put brand new tires on, she's like, "I fucking hate driving this thing. This thing drives like shit. It bops all over the road." I'm like, "Yeah, because you have no fucking weight on the ass end, and you have so much suspension in the back.
Well, it's like
it
when
doesn't
we-
know what the fuck to do, so it just sits there and bounces on the road."
When we first got Andy's truck, all 4 tires were at 80 pounds. I think for like the drive home, you're
Yeah.
like, this thing's bouncing like crazy.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
Yeah, it was
And I've ran
awful.
55 and it's from then on, and I've had 20,000 pounds behind me at times. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. It still rides way better.
Transit's similar. The rears have to be at 72 and the front's at 55.
The load capacity's got to be incredible on those.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too
Well, they
bad.
put
When it's-
semi-truck motors in it, so, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's empty, it actually still rides nice.
Okay, well,
not
that's
bad.
not bad. Ford build quality, baby.
Yeah. On the plus side, my Grand Marquis rides like a fucking cloud, and I love it.
You mean your boat rides like a boat?
Correct.
Pretty much, yeah.
Literally, yes.
What?
On math, 18-year-old tires from 08.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a beamer.
17-year-old tires.
17-year-old tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So- For people that don't know, why do you have this car?
So
Why are we talking
96,
about
yeah,
it?
96 Mercury Grand Marquis, 42,000 miles, picked up for $1,000 on Facebook Marketplace.
With a cracked intake.
With a cracked intake. It was in New Lenox, which is like an hour and a half drive. I ended up taking another fucking 30 minutes because of traffic, and then I also sat in 15 minutes of traffic on the way home. So that sucked.
And then cried loading it because it doesn't fit on your trailer.
Correct. Yeah, had to uninstall the fucking toolbox that I just installed.
Should have brought
so
your
that it fit.
44-foot gooseneck. Oh, fuck. You'd
But
still be
yeah.
trying to get up there.
Yeah, it'd suck. But yeah, so bring it back home. That would have been Wednesday.
Yes.
I brought it home last week.
Yeah, 'cause we mentioned it Thursday.
Yeah. Tore into it on Saturday. Ended up getting almost everything done. The new intake was on. All the spark plugs were in.
New plugs or
just plugs, not wires.
Still better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, because there was one misfire code, so I'm like, well, I'll put plugs in it anyway.
Yeah.
It's a Ford motor, so the fucking spark plugs are way the fuck down in the block.
Overhead
they were
cam
just
motor, so
they
they're
were just
way-
sitting in coolant. So I'm like, yeah, it's probably not gonna hurt to blow all these out. Yeah, put it all together. I needed injector O-rings because I had to swap the fuel rail from one
intake
to
next
the
one.
other.
And they're kind of gross.
Yeah,
looking.
they were.
Well-
There was a lot of mouse poop in the injector, like fuel rails, like on the intake. But there's not a single chewed wire anywhere.
Nice.
So,
Plus,
Lucky you.
for anybody,
except for the all timer guy who owned this car before me, he did take the side cuts to the passenger rear door and cut the power lock. Instead of unclipping, the clip is literally 2 inches up the wire. But instead of unclipping it, he cut the wire and just made all fucking havoc in this door. So
Lord.
it's fucked.
Strange.
But it's just not powered anymore, and the window switch is gone. He took off the window switch, and then he took off all the hardware and the window switch, and then just left them somewhere. So they didn't come with the car. So I need a window switch for the rear. But yeah, so the window doesn't roll down, and the lock is not powered
On the back right door.
on the back right door, which I will never, no one ever goes into. So I'm like, this can be somebody else's problem.
any thief
you
out
can,
there.
yeah, I'll say you can. Well, no, I'm gonna leave it locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you need to get into it, you just unlock the front door with your fob, open that
Reach
door,
through
reach
and-
in, like pull the little
Yeah.
striker or whatever, and you're done.
Get in the driver's door, roll down the back window, go around, and then pop it.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, so I needed injector O-rings, which didn't come with my intake kit. So I'm like, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, they do look kind of nasty. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, they're not great. I think it's all just the mouse pee really
Yeah.
rusted them up. But
well, I mean, anytime you usually pull injectors, you're doing O-rings anyway.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Unless they're, like brand, like you just put new injectors
well,
in.
the problem is I thought it came with the kit because
Which
why
you
wouldn't
you
it?
would you
It was
I-
$10 for these O-rings. It's not like it was a lot of
Yeah,
money. It's just
you
like,
would
why
think.
the fuck?
fucking.
But either
cheap
way, I'm like, okay,
bastards.
whatever. So, yeah, I was 3 hours into it, 3.5 hours into it,
That ain't
and then went out to Jason's birthday dinner, and then
Mm-hmm.
went over to Nick's house after that. That was Saturday. So Sunday morning, I came in, finished it, had it running, was driving down the road. It was lacking on power, which since then I have put a fuel filter in it because it's on the frame, 2 easy clips, super simple. I gained another probably 20% of the power. It's probably 80% power now, but I'm still missing the top end.
Well, again, it's not a modern Crown Vic, so there is like
No,
It
you
is
put the
down.
foot to the floor and it dies.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Ooh.
yeah, there is, and there's also lean codes, so like there
Okay.
is definitely a problem.
Okay.
Weird.
It might be the fuel sending unit because this had 3-year-old gas in it. I got it down to
Ooh.
less than a quarter tank. Now it's full of 93 and a little bit old shit, but still it's okay for the
Yeah.
most part. The only other thing I'm gonna do, or was told to do this by the guy who came to look at the car yesterday. The guy who came to look at the car yesterday is a fucking savant of arrow
Mercury's?
nose Panther platform cars.
no
These are his
shit.
favorite
Just
car ever.
he knows every single nut and bolt. He knew where he opened up the driver's door and there's a sticker on the A pillar in the door wedge. He says that's a factory sticker. You'll have another one here, here, and here on the frame. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like,
Autism moment.
I thought I knew what I was doing, but this
I'm
guy-
like, this is fucking crazy. He has 3 of them, so he kind of knows his shit.
Fair enough.
he didn't buy it.
He did not end up buying it because there's a common problem with these cars of a rust spot on the frame. He said, "I will not touch it," or he said, "I was hoping to sell it at that moment for 5. It's listed for 6." He offered me $2,500. I'm like, that still doubles my money, but no, I'm gonna wait and
3.
I'll sell
Yeah,
it for
yeah.
double what you're offering.
Yeah,
me.
sell it for
So,
5
yeah.
ideally.
Minimum I will take was 4, just because that's a very fast flip.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm like, yeah, whatever. So he ended up not taking, but he told me, he's like, clean out the EGR valve and double check that your PCV does not have a crack in it. So I'm like, okay, fair.
fair.
That's what I'm gonna try to do this weekend if it doesn't sell, or still try to get it done because I have a guy coming probably Saturday or at least this weekend for sure. But yeah, so
Nice.
other than that, it drives like a boat. It's comfortable as hell on the inside.
Because it's
The
a boat.
giant leather seats.
Yes, literally, it's just a lazy boy.
God.
Aftermarket radio speakers are old, but they work. Cruises at 80 mile an hour and literally just floats down the interstate. It's fucking awesome. If I didn't want to make the money, I would just drive this for forever, but I want to make the money because I'm tired of being broke. So
Yeah, it's like if you had
Amen.
paid $2,500 for it, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it
oh, absolutely, yeah.
easily.
But now I'm
Since
like,
there's so much to be made.
yeah, now I'm like, fuck, I kind of want another Panther platform though.
They're just so
they're so fucking
They're
good.
just
dude.
so much
And you
better.
found a fucking good one too.
Yeah,
for-
yeah.
I mean,
I was like,
that
I'd like to
that
have-
low miles.
I'd like to own a $2,000 one that's a little bit newer and doesn't have the frame rot.
I was
But-
at, I think it was Culver's Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there eating, my food or whatever. Look over out the window. A black Marauder pulls up and parks. I'm just like,
that is the peak right there.
I look
the
at it.
Marauder.
I'm like,
Can you
no.
pull a picture up of those? That one's.
It's a little bit
fuzzy.
sportier. It's a 4-valve
yeah.
motor instead of a 2-valve. It's just the peak of
It is the
Panther
best
platform.
Panther platform
Ah,
ever made.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting
Black,
there,
silver, or red are the only colors they come in.
and the black is just drop
black
dead.
is
The black is. Nice.
It's hard to tell from a distance unless you know what you're looking for because it looks like
Yeah.
a Crown Vic, but it's
But
got
if you know,
dual,
you know.
dual big chrome tips, the big chrome 5-spoke wheels.
Yep.
It's like as soon as it pulled up, I'm like, oh, that is what it is. And
It's
just
so nice.
some old guy and his wife get out and
Nut.
come in and eat. I'm just like, I want to offer the money. I want this car.
Yeah.
I'll buy your whole
I'm like-
dinner plus $4,000 on top of it for that car, and I'll even drive you home.
I'm like, do you know what
$4
you're-
grand, what you
They're
would
like
not
10.
even touch it.
No.
They're
Minimal.
so expensive.
200,000 miles with rust, you get one for
And
$4
it was
grand.
so nice.
Yeah.
And the spoiler.
Yeah.
Gotta
Nice
have-
little sleek spoiler.
ducktail.
Like,
Yep.
these chrome tips are how you pick it out the easiest.
Dude's got
this one's
fucking
on
ET
slicks.
sleek streets on it. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
dude.
it's in CarCraft magazine. Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
why.
That's
but
probably a fast one, but
probably.
yeah, either
but
way.
the little deck lid spoiler and the chrome tips, like you look at it and you're like, I know what that is.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hi, old man. Can I buy your Crown Vic off you? like,
Oh,
oh, funny story. Like, damn it, he knows.
man.
But yeah, they've got basically a non-supercharged Cobra motor in them. They're
Mm-hmm.
silly.
yeah.
Oh,
AKA a
oh,
99 to
oh,
01 Cobra motor.
and they just look.
But yeah.
So cool.
They're neat.
Come on, load. Yeah.
Yeah. Smoky
Yeah.
burnouts.
Just some dude just living his life.
Yeah.
These don't have turn signal illuminating lights, but man, they're cool.
They're cool, but they're not that cool.
They're not. Nah, they kind of are that
They
cool.
are. They're close.
But I saw that pull up. I'm like, damn it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
like, I wish he didn't know, but he definitely knows.
Yeah, the problem is everybody knows.
If you know, especially if you own one.
Yeah,
like,
oh,
you
yeah.
know. I'm like,
Right.
dang it.
But yeah,
Just
so
let me have it.
my nice little 96, I'm hoping to make a little money on it and then roll it into something else. I've got a lot of potentials. Everything from an F-150 to a couple Subarus to a backhoe. So
Don't buy any of the Subarus.
Is it
I want you to buy one, but please don't.
like this skid steer, you mean?
yeah, there was a skid steer which
skitty.
this one I know I ran one very similar to this at Deconstruction. It's a Case 1845 or whatever.
Looks like the tire's a little fucked up there, bud.
Yeah, it's fine.
They do that.
For $2,000, this is a $10,000 skid steer. So has a 4BT Cummins in it. Literally
Wow.
indestructible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you keep getting this. This is like the 10th time you've gotten
yes,
this message.
I've referenced this before, but I've never
I've never seen this
Documented it?
message.
Yes, this Facebook now for when too many people message a seller when they get too many notifications. Facebook now tells you probably are not going to get this deal essentially.
Which is so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's the pop-up message says you're unlikely to receive a response based on lack of responses other buyers are seeing. You're unlikely to get a reply. And then it gives you two options: see similar listings, send message anyway.
Which odds are means they're getting so many
Yes.
that they responded to 3 of them.
Facebook's like, oh, you got 100 messages about this product within the first 20 minutes of you having it
Yeah.
up. We're just gonna give everybody else a hey, just so
heads
you
up.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which usually to counteract this, I usually put have cash.
Have cash,
Very
have
interested.
trailer will be there
Yes.
today.
Yeah. give them something besides an automatic made a message. That way, if it does fall through or people are just tire kicking, if he weeds through the first 50 fucking messages he sees has cash, you're more likely to
Cash
click
is
on
fucking
that.
king,
I mean,
baby.
that's how we got that F-150 Platinum.
Yes.
Like I messaged a guy, I'm like, have cash will come right now. And he's just like,
Yes.
he's like, you're like a real person. I'm like, yes. I have
Yes,
a
we are
trailer hooked
20
up
minutes
now.
away. Yeah, we are literally 20 minutes away.
He literally is like, if you can get here, you can have it. He's like, I'm so tired of people messaging me.
Deal.
It's like, it just happened to be that we're the closest with a trailer.
Yes, literally. So
That one was a fucking diamond in the rough. That was a perfect find. This, yeah, you're,
that was in the peak of the truck market being absolutely crazy.
the fact we sold that for 10 was nuts.
I know it's absolutely crazy, but yeah.
And now you wish you could find another one.
There's EcoBoost with I think 150,000 miles on it in Minear, Illinois.
Okay,
Still,
I was saying, like,
so
how
what,
much?
like 6 hours.
It's my near
It's-
what?
It's listed for 3,500. A motor is between $3,500 and $4,000. So
how much
depending
would
on
you
how
sell
much
for?
depending on how much I get it for, I would like to get $10,000 out of it. But ideally, I'm only at like 7. So
Yeah.
it all depends. It depends how much I sell this car for. It depends what I roll into. I also had a coworker who said,
I'll give you my Impala.
my coworker said it's actually an identical car to Michael's Subaru.
Oh, nice.
There's
The-
a $500 tab, the Outback.
Fuck.
There's
I know. I
a
was just thinking
$500
that body
tab on
style.
it, at a shop, which her boyfriend owns the shop. So he's like, there's a $500 tab on it, but it's my mom's car and she has the title and she just doesn't want to pay the tab. I'm like, so if I pay the tab and she gives me the title and I get the car for $500, then we're good. Has brand new tires on it, needs a motor. I'm like, yeah, but it's a fucking put a $500 motor in, you're probably okay.
Yeah.
So, but either way, yeah, plenty of potentials out there. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to make a little money. And,
I mean, hey,
carry on.
we're basically Subaru master mechanics at fucking this point.
Well, yeah, that's
Fuck
kind of what I
Subaru.
figured. There's also there's an 06 GT sedan, which is like, this one was the turbo version, so kind of desirable. Has 112,000 miles on it. Has no motor in it currently at all, but the roller he said $1,500 asking price, so $1,000 for the car. Put a $2,000 motor in, it's probably a $6,000 or $7,000 car.
Yeah.
So
As long as you're willing to put the labor in, you can do pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it's harder and harder and harder to find these fucking deals. Like 10 years ago when it was just Craigslist and Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
Facebook groups, not Marketplace itself, way easier to do this
There
shit.
used to be like real deals to find. Now
Yes,
it's just like,
actually, like consistently, you would find a deal a day.
yeah.
Of
Nowadays,
like, oh, if I had money or if I was really into this body style car, I could
Yeah.
flip
Now
it,
it's-
or
now
that'd
every-
be a good car for me to have because I'd be into it cheap. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Now it's some jackass kid with a Pontiac G6 with 190,000 miles who wants 14K,
Yeah.
and it's rusted to
Yeah,
shit.
everybody
and he's
is
beat the hell
me
out
and
of it.
me and my coworker Dominic were talking about it. It's like everybody is more aware of every single used car price now because of Marketplace.
Yeah.
So it kills the potential to make money on top of them essentially.
and if there is a good deal, it sells in an hour.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to be the first guy to see it.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. There
Like
was
a supercharged F-150 light.
besides
not
the fact that it
Lightning.
was in Harley Davidson edition.
Harley
yeah.
Davidson.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Besides
yeah.
the fact that it was in Tennessee, that was a good deal.
I saw it and I'm like, I saw it and it was 2 hours old. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's too
Yeah, I
late,
messaged
but
them.
Got the same pop.
Got the same fucking. Yeah, I did.
I wonder if it's
I'm
in
like,
like,
whatever.
recent still, or if it's gone.
It should be. It definitely
There
sold.
it is. It's sold. I don't know if the listing's still there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's gone. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there you
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, at least
It's
look-
rough, has 200,000 miles, but it's a supercharged 5.4. Like the interior, I could part this truck out for probably
Oh,
$3,000.
yeah.
So.
immediately without even
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Yeah, the wheels are $1,000 minimum.
Yeah, the seats are good except for the driver's front. Like,
eh.
Yeah, but
it's like every time I see a Harley, I'm like, I wonder. And then
yeah,
you
the
zoom in,
problem with
it's-
these trucks is some of them had a regular 5.4 liter.
Yes.
Some of them were supercharged. You cannot tell until you open the hood. There's nothing on the exterior telling.
So I saw it listed. I saw the price. I'm like, well, it's probably not. I'll
Yeah,
scroll
I've seen
see.
cheap Harley trucks like $1, $2, $3,000. Sometimes like ones go fast, twos are pretty fast, threes. Like if it needs a motor, they kind of sit for a little bit. But yeah, like this price and how fast it was, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
And it being the supercharged truck, so
Yeah, it doesn't even it knocks on startup.
yeah, which
and
is
it still sells for this immediately.
yeah.
Like, that's
I did find a 2015, which is the 13th gen F-150.
it's the last year before aluminum bodies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no. 15 starts
the
the
first
aluminum
year?
on the F-150s. Yes.
I thought it was 16. Okay.
No, yeah,
that's
15,
fair.
2015.
I knew it was one or the other.
It was a 280,000 mile EcoBoost, but since it's the new body style and it was still 4-wheel drive, had a camper top. The only problems was the miles and the tan interior.
Ugh.
I didn't send this to you. I just
no,
saw it.
I was just
saw
seeing
it
if there's
on my
anything
place.
else in
What
here.
color
Behind
was the
me.
exterior?
White and tan.
It's all normal stuff.
It looked okay with the camper top. It looked very nice.
Was it a King Ranch?
It was not a King Ranch, just a
Really?
regular Lariat, but still had the two tone.
I thought they were all King Ranches with the white and tan.
You would think, but no.
Okay.
But no. So, 14 minutes old in Wisconsin for $2,500.
Ooh.
He edited the post 4 times and marked it pending 4 separate times
Jesus.
in an hour. But I saw it 14 minutes old, and I messaged him saying, cash in hand, I can come this weekend. And still, like, no, he didn't even look at my message because there were so many people ahead of me within 14 minutes. So, wow.
Yeah.
We love
Very,
low quality
very
pictures.
small picture.
Yeah. Well, it's average sized.
But I've been looking
I've
at
heard that one before.
I've been looking at a lot of 2011 to 14 trucks, which is the 12th gens. Which
the last steel bodies.
Yeah, the 12th gens, but the 2011 to 14 is only 5.0 EcoBoost or 5.0 V8 and 3.5 EcoBoost.
Right.
So that's why I was specifically looking for those. But I was shocked to see one of these go for that cheap. With, I mean, a lot of miles and it needs a motor, but
if somebody's tired of it, they're tired of it.
yeah,
you know?
and the fact that that's the newer body style means there's more money to be made on top because it looks the part. It looks like it's still a newer truck.
Plus,
so
it's aluminum, so it's not going to rust out.
this is also true.
So it is. It will retain value.
Yeah.
Because as soon as a
Longer,
truck rusts, you're like, it's junk.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yes.
fall apart.
Yep.
Because if it's starting to rust, it's about to disintegrate.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. But
But yeah, like I said, 14 minutes old, and the guy didn't even open my message because there was so many more other people ahead of me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you like you have to be a robot on your computer all day. You're like,
Yeah.
new listing, like deal, I'll take it.
yeah. And I literally am on my phone all day, every day.
But no,
Mostly
like,
on
you
Marketplace.
basically have to be like a stockbroker for
Yeah.
fucking Marketplace.
You need 4 monitors with 2 screens on each
Yeah.
monitor with auto refreshers.
Yes.
Yeah. There are
seriously.
notifications, but I don't even know if the
They're not
notifications
that
would be-
They wouldn't be
Fast.
quick enough
Yeah,
anyway. They probably
honestly.
like after 6 hours they probably send or something.
Yeah, some shit. but-
And the problem is you can't search that wide of an area.
Yeah, how
without
does it know that I want
getting
F-150s and Subarus and
Yeah.
and Jeeps?
You
and,
basically have to have
like,
one
Windows.
page set up for each make with a year set list, and
Yeah, it's
you
pretty
could do it, but
ridiculous.
it'd be a motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not while you're at work on your phone.
Yeah,
No.
Or at work working.
Who does that?
Who the fuck?
Oh,
the
the
fuck?
brackets that I've been waiting a month to hear anything about. I was told Wednesday when I went into work.
What fucking brackets?
Solar
Motor brackets for the solar farm.
tilt the panels.
Yeah, been waiting on these brackets I've been asking about these brackets for literally a month because I'm like, I see the end of the tunnel. Like, I know that
Yeah.
my job is coming to an end
We're
because
gonna
there's
need these.
definitely not enough work for a second operator. Like, they might keep the one around and just have him sit in his car and do nothing all day.
Yeah, carry panels or
Definitely-
whatever.
Definitely not 2. So I'm like, when is my last day? Because it's fucking coming up. Wednesday morning, I was told today will be your last day. You know, you can.
Cool.
I basically volunteered myself to take a layoff because like I'm not going to come to work and do nothing and want to kill myself all day.
Yeah.
I would rather be at home collecting unemployment and being on the out of work list and waiting to get called back or to go on a new job. Whatever.
You've been promoted to unemployed.
yeah
Promoted
so I'm
to
like,
a customer.
well, that was Wednesday morning. Wednesday at noon, they said, "Oh, hey, you know the brackets that were coming from China could have been in a port and whatever. They'll be here today, tomorrow, or Friday." Like, I'm like, so they're like in the fucking, they're in the state even. Like, they are fucking that close. For a month, I asked about this because this is literally my job, like coming to an end. I've asked for the office for a month, and all of a sudden, nobody knew
Hey,
where they were until
You know
today.
those brackets you wanted? Yeah, they're like a couple hours away.
You
They'll
know
be
that
here
they're
tomorrow.
just fucking with you, right? They do it on purpose.
Oh my god. Well, joke's on them because I took today off because I said fuck you. I have other shit I want to do, and they still didn't come in. And my coworker Dominic finished all of what he was gonna do today, and still left at noon today. So
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
like,
it was
yeah.
what, like Tuesday? You were just like sat in the car for half the day?
Tuesday and Wednesday both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tuesday was probably 4 hours in the car. Wednesday was probably 6 out of the 8 hours. Yeah.
Andy's like, I'm gonna sit in a hot car all day to prove these children ain't shit. Yeah.
No, I was in Dom's car and I didn't have the key, and I'm like, I'm sitting on the side with the sun beating in. I'm like, I could just go to the other side, but I'm just gonna stick
I'm
it
gonna
out.
just- I'm gonna
I
tough
literally
it
just
out.
sat there and baked. I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot, but at the same time, I'm just too stubborn to move now.
Bro's just a lizard.
It was only
Sitting
it was
there.
40 minutes to lunch, and I'm like, you know, I could just get up and move, but I'm gonna stick it out.
It's the same like you look down, you're like, if I jumped from here, it'd probably kill me.
Kinda, yeah.
Like this sun could melt my brain cells any minute now.
I think I did
Yeah.
that like last Tuesday. I finished up and I was like, "Hey, I'm done. What do you want me to do?" And my boss was like, I don't know, go sit somewhere in case something comes up." And it was like 10:30 in the morning. I'm
Say
like,
less.
well, I guess I'm gonna sit and watch YouTube in my truck outside the office all day
You couldn't
and
just go
not
sit
say a
You
damn
couldn't
thing.
go inside?
I could,
He don't want to deal with people.
but my truck's more comfortable.
You couldn't go sit at your house.
Yeah, that couch kind of sucked.
You could just go sit at your house. You're like, I'm waiting. I'm
took
ready.
I took a nap.
To say, yeah, you could have just sat in your house.
That's crazy.
Nah, because I didn't want to have to drive all the way home and then all the way back to the office.
Oh, you had to clock out at some point, or you had to, end shift. Yeah. Gee.
So yeah, just sat
You
in my
can do it
truck.
from your phone.
I did that today too a little bit.
See, I show up to work and I have to like work the whole day. This is bullshit.
I
What the
did
fuck?
work.
I'm working.
I just
10s
finished
right
my
now.
I finished my work.
I'm back on 10s now,
Bro,
so I
I'm,
get
I'm
even
at
less
the
done.
building
that
for a
today.
max of 2 hours a day, and then I'm on the road for the next 6.
Oh yeah, it's like all the time. So Mike, someone will be talking to Mike like, "Oh, do you see Nick often?" He's like, "No."
Yeah, no, I don't really see Michael.
He's I see him like
how many
once a
people
week, maybe.
Does your company employ total like 100, 150
No,
maybe?
less than that.
No, less than that at the Kenworth,
Probably like
for sure.
Well, between
Probably like
between
60?
both the branches,
Yeah.
yeah. Between both the branches, all your techs, all your drivers, all your
You mean like
warehouse
CIT
workers.
as a company?
No,
Or, like,
just the ones in that
in Peru?
location.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying not to dox him by not saying the company and not saying the location.
I'm
but
pretty
those
sure we've
guys-
said it before.
I know,
So-
but either way, yeah.
So we
Between
got-
both
we
of them,
got
there's
counter,
at least
like
50.
5 counter people.
Yeah.
You got what, 20 techs between the two companies?
Probably.
how many
I mean,
co-workers-
Mac is small.
No, I know, but like Kenworth's side is way bigger.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Call
like
it 60,
least
60 to 80, somewhere in there.
yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of fucking people in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the chances of seeing one person like
But the fact that Nick walks in, what am I taking where? This? All right,
and then you're
bye.
not there the rest of the day. Also,
I
like, oh, yeah,
spend
cool.
the first 2 hours pulling parts and putting them
Yeah.
in the van, and then I'm not there until I go to clock out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because all the time someone's like, "Oh, do you see Nick often?" Michael's like, "No." He's
Yeah,
like,
if I do see him, we just say like, "Hey,
like,
Yeah,
hey,
hey.
and you're,
it's maybe once
Hey, I
every
hate it
other
here.
week."
Me too. Bye.
yeah,
okay,
you're
bye.
walking past each other like, "Oh, hey."
Yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah.
it.
No, there's so many people I know there that work there, but like I don't see them. Like,
That's gotta be awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, oh, I know you exist. Bye.
Right.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did I get done?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Honda's all back together.
Cool.
Finished that up
Nice.
Friday.
Have
while
you
Marcus...
driven around the country mile a whole bunch to break the clutch in?
Well,
Have you driven it?
I have driven it.
Okay.
So Friday, while Marcus was doing his transpan stuff, I finished skid plate, bumper, all the stuff's back on it.
Yep.
New axle nuts because they were all
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause you
yeah,
tighten
you
them
were
and-
waiting on those, right?
you tighten them and then you stake them
Yeah.
so they can't back off.
yeah.
So I ordered new ones because they were all fucked up because you had to stake them. So I ordered new ones, put those on
You're
Friday,
supposed to
whatever.
replace those.
Well,
I'll say how
Mine
many
were-
times were yours dented? Though?
like 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
They
okay.
had
Yeah, I'll
been
say mine
used.
are like I think 2 right now.
If
so
you
I'm
can
like, ah, they're fine.
undent it enough, it's fine.
Oh,
But
I just
these
let the
ones-
impact fucking do it.
But there's a slot you're supposed to dent in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not do that?
Oh, I just put the 36 mil on it and go brrr, and it
Yeah, no,
it
I-
re-straightens
Ugga
it.
dugga.
When it hits the threads. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, we're
I've
good.
tried that. It doesn't work on mine.
Oh, mine does.
Mine is not strong enough for that.
Fair, yeah.
But no, so I put new ones of those on there. I did a couple other little things. Got it all back together. Everything's back on. Starts, runs, fine, whatever. Waiting for Marcus to finally finish up doing all his stuff. So
yeah,
he
to
was
get out of the
blocking me
fucking
in.
way. Yeah.
Look, man, I was drunk, pissed, and laughing my ass off thanks to Brad and Logan.
Yeah, but no, drove it around like for like a minute. It was raining, I think. So I'm
It
like,
was
okay,
raining.
whatever. I'll worry about it.
clutch
the
dump
next
third
day.
gear burnouts.
No, not quite yet. But
not yet.
so then, yeah, Saturday I was busy doing other stuff. So Sunday I came back, brought my trailer back because it had been at the shop for a little bit. Because I'm like, Joe's car might blow up again. Keep the trailer. But Sunday I got in it and drove it. I'm like, okay. Drove it basically the square mile around my parents' house. Something is squealing aggressively.
Oh,
Like serpentine?
Yes.
Ah,
Conveniently, yes.
Okay, yeah.
well, that's
Same with
not
my
bad.
Jeep. I need to figure out, but you know,
While it was sitting getting worked on, the serpentine belt started squealing.
literally same. I don't
It
know.
was fine. I pulled it in, took it apart, put it back together, now it squeals.
I'll say my Jeep at least was sitting outside, so like maybe a bearing
Nope.
got rusty. I don't fucking know.
Nope, sitting
But yeah, it
inside.
just starts fucking squealing. I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I literally don't know where to start.
Yeah. So I'm like, I did the loop around, like maybe it'll clear up. You know, you can rev it a couple times. Sometimes it'll get the pulleys loosened. Yeah, it didn't do it. It just got louder. I was like, okay, I need to fix this. So ordered a new idler and a new belt. Went to put it on there yesterday. It sucks because there's like it's sideways in the
Yeah,
car.
there's not a lot of fucking
and the car's
room.
compact. The idler pulley is directly in line with the frame.
Oh, fuck.
So you're turning the bolt using your 2 fingers, like rolling them
Yeah.
sideways. Like you can't use your thumb; it won't fit in there.
Yeah, you can't ball up your fist in order to. Yeah.
There's exactly enough room for like your hand to slide up there as you're trying to roll this bolt out.
Just drill a hole in the fucking fender.
You'd have to. It doesn't work. The alternator, because there's no tensioner pulley. The alternator is the tensioner.
It's got to be the alternator.
The bolt that tensions the alternator is froze up inside of the little thing that slides it.
Yep, that
So I
figures.
can't loosen that. So to take the bolt, the whole pulley
assembly
like,
and
the tensioner
bracketry
bracket
apart.
off, which then means it's under tension as I'm undoing it, so it fucks up the last thread as it comes out. Get that all apart. Get the pulley off, put the new belt on. Like, this is awful.
Man, Hondas aren't sounding much better than Subarus.
Okay, but if I could daily drive it, it probably wouldn't break because it wouldn't sit there and get rusty.
True.
But I put a new pulley, new belt on it, got it all tensioned up. It was fine. And that would have been
Did the
yesterday.
squealing stop?
Squealing stopped.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
like,
Thank God.
I'm like, God, I hope, because if it's this alternator, it's going to suck. If it's anything else, it's going to suck. The squealing stopped. So it must have been that idler pulley or the belt, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fixed. So I drove around a little bit. But yeah, it feels fine. Clutch works. I'm just going to have to like slowly try to break it in around the yard and
Beat
stuff.
the piss out of it.
Yeah, kind. I mean, that's pretty much how you have.
You
to
have what?
It claimed a
2
10
weeks?
It claimed a 10 mil socket. It is gone forever. Can't find
No.
it.
I've been waiting for Menards to restock the
10 mil
half-inch
emergency
drive,
pack.
it's half-inch drive impact rated 10 mil socket 6-point. I've checked the last 3 times. Like over 3 weeks, I'm like, are they in yet? No. Are they in yet? No. Because I was missing 2 sockets of like to finish the rail, and I'm like, it's an 11 mil and a 10 mil. They have 3 fucking 11 mils in stock. 0 10 mils. I'm like, God, I just want it to look. I just want to finish the set.
We have
It's so close.
2 weeks and a couple days till rally.
Oh, I got plenty of time. But
I was still waiting on my proportioning valve.
Have you found one yet?
Okay, no, and another reason I was hoping to get laid off is to go to fucking Chicago where there's 3 parts cars to take one off of because this guy on Facebook is just completely useless.
Is that if you
I
can-
messaged him today.
He's
Yeah.
just a
I
silly
will
little
drive it
goose.
like this if needed, but if I have time, I'd like to go up and try to
Oh,
find
yeah.
one in
Yeah,
Chicago.
if you could find a factory one, that would be the best.
Yeah.
If not, there are adjustable ones you could
yeah,
just buy.
I'd like to. Yeah, I'd
If-
like to not if I can.
I'd like to see you find a factory one that's
Yes.
made for it that'll work perfectly.
yeah, there's Summit and Speedway motors, and there's a bunch of like
but you
whatever,
could
Jags and
fine tune
shit.
it and this and
Yeah,
that.
like, I don't
but
need to do that, but I will if I have to. So
I say that would be your probably last resort. Is like
yeah.
do your own,
Ideally,
set
yes.
up your own proportions.
You know,
whatever,
like
but
even with these brackets coming in, I think I maybe have another week and a half left of work. Like I think I should still have a couple days to be able to go.
you might have a day
during
off
the
here
week
or whatever. Yeah,
I need to go during the week up there.
Could have went today.
And
Just take tomorrow off too.
well,
Just take every day off. It's free.
I was doing stuff today.
But yeah, either way. Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
yeah, that's where that's at. I drove that around a little bit. Just everything feels good enough ish. I figured out the radio code finally. That only
Oh,
took
sick.
a year because it's been locked because it thinks it got stolen.
Yeah.
It kind of did.
It kind of did. But
Kind of.
you gotta turn the key on and then hold 1 and 6 on the radio till it pops up a serial number. And then enter that on the website. That'll give you another 5-digit code that you have to type in.
Good lord.
Which sounds like it's not that hard, other than the fact that my radio LED screen is all fucked up. And
Oh
you
yeah,
can't
you
read
can't
anything.
read that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like taking pictures and adjusting contrast on my phone, trying to
to
make
see if the LCD will come through.
Eventually, I got it, but I'm like, I entered the same code about 10 times.
Yeah.
And it just kept not working. And then one of the times it worked. So I'm like, wow.
whatever.
My dad had a coworker with the Civic, and it did that to him. He didn't know what the fuck to do, and he just pushed random buttons, and it worked.
Honda doesn't want you to steal their radios.
Yeah.
Why, I don't know, but they really don't want that. But now it works. Now I
Yeah.
can listen to 100.1 in my race car.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
It did feel very fitting to put 100.1 on, aka the old person channel on,
Old person
inside
country.
the 1996 fucking Crown Vic.
Okay, but that's a
feels-
vibe at that point.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like this literally fits so well.
It sounds so good in here.
Station sounds like shit.
But yeah.
no, it's okay.
So the
Needs a
Honda.
few-
It sounds like
those
shit when the
updates.
fucking speakers are 27 years old too.
It sounds like shit because the
So-
processing on it's still fucked up.
No,
Go back and fix
even
it.
every radio station in that car sounds like shit because the
Well,
speakers are
yeah.
stock and 30 years old.
The
so-
radio's aftermarket. The speakers are stock and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it literally does not matter.
100%.
Bluetooth works okay. I mean, it sounds like shit coming out of the speaker still, but
yeah.
the
But it works.
quality of the
Sounds like
sound is
shit.
okay. Yeah, it's not great. And I tweaked the fucking audio a lot. I'm like, it got better, but
it doesn't
it's
get
not
much
good.
better.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
Oof.
Saves that low end rattle just a hair.
Oh, it's not good. It just sounds muffled. It sounds like there's a fucking plastic bag in front of the speaker.
There might literally be. I mean, they
Literally, yes.
the
yeah.
backside of the speakers might have had like
Literally.
a plastic surround.
Yes,
and it might have
literally,
like
yeah.
melted around them.
Correct.
To be fair, but
Yeah.
Damn.
but yeah. So the Honda is race ready. I do believe everything seems to work. It still steers easier left than it does right, but we're gonna ignore that.
That's fine. You're just ready for NASCAR or dirt track.
anything that's big ovals.
Hey, LaSalle Speedway is opening up again this year.
Yeah.
Kirby-
So,
my Kirby
okay.
too fast.
Are they supposed to have like an open event or something?
What do you mean open?
Because I've had like 3 people
They have
ask
Hornet
me,
class.
like, "Oh, are you gonna take the ship box there?" And I'm
No.
like, "I
Yeah,
don't."
they do
think
have a
you can
Hornet-
do
or-
that.
Yeah, Hornet's
they have
their
a
little
Hornet
4-cylinder
class.
class.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
4-cylinder
more of like
class.
a basher class. You probably
Yeah,
don't
you
want.
cannot care about how it looks.
So we take the donor. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
So
like
you didn't want to
care
put the
so
money into
much.
it regardless,
Yeah.
but yeah.
You care so much how your car looks. You want to fix the rust holes.
I do want to fix the rust holes because I think it'd be a good,
No,
fun little learning
It's not
process.
fun. Body
it's
work is
fucking
never
body work,
fun.
but whatever.
God,
just
no.
spray foam it and spray paint it reddish
Mm-hmm.
maroon. It's fine. Red iron oxide will blend in perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Honda's done ish. I'm gonna still put some miles on it and feel it out, but it seems fine.
Yeah.
You can't hear the transmission whining with the hood closed, so it seems fine.
Perfect.
With the hood closed.
Yeah, the clutch feels good. It's weird. I'm not used to it, but I'll
Oh,
figure it
yeah.
out. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
a couple of little things like that. But
Yeah.
that is where that got to.
Cool.
Then Saturday, I bought a thing.
Oh.
Technically, I bought 2 things.
Oh.
Did any of you guys notice the things?
No.
Are they in here?
I saw a wiring kit
Nope.
down. Okay.
They're in the basement.
Oh, then no.
Oh, then no. I really don't pay attention.
lights
to what
are
they're
off.
on.
I know. I was hoping none of you would notice.
no.
It's
What'd you
not.
buy?
It's not that cool.
Well, you're making it sound cool,
It's not-
so
it's
fucking
not that
pitter
cool.
patter.
I'm just saying I
What'd
bought-
you buy?
Golf clubs
Oh,
Ah, you fucking pussy.
why?
because they were a good deal.
From who?
Some lady in Dixon, some old
You
lady.
drove to
You
Dixon?
drove to
some
Dixon
some old lady.
for a set of fucking golf clubs.
Some-
How much? Did you?
$200.
There's
What the fuck?
I bought a brand new golf.
No.
I bought a brand new set of golf clubs from MC Sports in my freshman year of high school.
For
Holy
$220.
shit.
No, for $50.
That's not real.
I swear to God,
It's not
Maybe,
anymore.
maybe it was
Those are-
150.
that
It was
used to be a
definitely not.
junior set,
Definitely
but-
not $200.
Correct.
Cheap.
But
They're all
This
pieced
is-
together and they're like
this
okay
is
clubs.
this is not one set.
Just 2.
This is not 2 sets. This
Oh
is
my
a lot of
God.
sets.
What? What the fuck?
So what had happened was.
Well, hop on.
So here is the shitty.
So okay,
bag.
what made you want to buy these? 'Cause
Joe golfs.
Oh, okay.
And he talks a lot
Michael-
of shit.
Michael
Oh,
Golf.
Michael
okay.
golfs, and I'm like,
Yeah, so I know Michael did quite a bit.
I do enjoy golfing as a sport. Anytime
Yes.
someone's like, "Hey, let's go," I'm like, I can't. I don't have clubs, so I have to
Fair.
just own some sort of clubs.
Fair. Okay, yeah.
So I was like, I just look every once in a while. I'm like, okay, see what's going on, whatever. I'm like, this is a good enough deal. I'm like, fine. I got nothing better to do. It's a Sunday. It's a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, the car's done. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just go do it. I got nothing better to do.
Okay.
So here is my shopping. This is the shittier bag. It's a
Okay.
Dunlop stand bag, handful of clubs and stuff.
Yep.
Here is the nicer bag.
Okay.
It's a Founders Club individually slotted
Looks like a
bag.
nice putter.
The putter's nice.
Putter and driver, which are your two.
got a nice.
Actually, that's a nice. That is a nice bag. It's all individually slotted and shit.
Yes.
That is kind of nice.
So just gonna scroll through all the things here.
It's got the slits.
Here's the other bag with all the extra clubs.
Wow.
Okay.
You know,
Considering there's like Callaways as the extra, that's pretty good.
There's a lot of stuff in here. You
Wow,
know,
Okay.
here's that extra bag all laid out.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, just generally clubs.
Do you
and
know what
stuff.
the clubs actually mean?
I do.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Just
I
checking.
do know what golf is.
Okay.
So there's just a whole bunch of stuff here, right?
Yeah.
So what there is, I believe this one of these pictures will show it. Oh, more putters.
Mm-hmm.
3. There's a total of 4 putters, 4 drivers, 2 whole sets of irons, and then some like an extra couple of like woods and stuff.
Wood.
The brands are Cobra, TaylorMade, Callaway, Ping. Like they're all name brand stuff in good things.
Yeah.
That one bag is $170.
Just the bag alone.
Oh yeah, the bag.
Just the
wow.
one bag was $170.
Okay. So you
For the
call
Founders
it $100.
It's I don't think it's ever been used.
well,
but still.
Yeah.
secondhand.
Yeah, secondhand. It's worth some amount of money,
Okay.
whatever.
So you have half of your money tied up in a bag.
Absolutely.
Are you going to
Okay.
sell this to recoup your money?
I'm
and
not
be into it
sure
free?
yet. The
Okay,
one
I'll
driver
tell
in
ya.
the main bag
Yeah.
sells used for about $140.
Okay, so
Yeah.
$100. So you
No,
made your
it
money.
sells used for
yeah,
$140.
yeah. So just call it 100. So you
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least
I'm
made your
already
money
up
back.
money.
Okay.
There's a bunch of other stuff in here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I brought it all back because I looked at the first thing I do when I see a set of golf clubs, I'm like, I'll search the driver.
Yeah.
That's what you want for a driver for a new set of golf clubs is modern.
Yeah.
Anything old, like the technology has changed so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not made in the last 5 years, you're wasting your time. So it's like, this is all but brand new driver. I'm like, okay, good. It's worth money still.
Was this
Okay,
a
good.
divorce sale or a death sale?
This is an old lady selling her son's golf clubs.
Why?
Oh, so
I believe he's still alive.
like he moved
I was
off
like,
to
'cause this-
college.
he retail on all the, he has $1,000 of golf clubs here
So what I did is
to
I
retail everything. I'll be
drove
honest.
there, gave her asking price, brought it back, sorted everything, checked everything.
Then you got a phone call that said, "Hey, give me that shit back. My son's gonna kill me."
I ain't saying nothing. But I like wrote down what all the clubs are, went up here, got on my computer, went to eBay, sold listings. So these
Yeah.
are what they've actually sold for.
Yes.
Adding everything together, $1,113
Damn.
worth of like
Wow.
this is what they sell for price,
Yeah.
not brand new price
Yeah.
Yeah.
for $200. And I
Wow.
drive to Dixon in the Fiesta, which is like 3 gallons of gas.
So you at least have one good set and one like
I have
mediocre
four
set.
drivers, 4 putters, and 2 full sets of irons.
Yeah.
Which
So you have two full bags worth.
2 full
technically.
bags easily,
and then 2 spare.
and spares.
yeah, a spare driver and a spare putter
Cool.
for both sets.
Yeah.
So we're going golfing.
We will probably. I will be going golfing at some point. However, these irons are very strange. They are tetra hybrid irons.
The fuck
They
does
are.
that
yeah.
mean?
They're not a square, flat-faced iron. They have a big bulbous rear end.
Bulbous.
Yeah.
The only listing for these that I could find was a set of 8, and I have 5 of them.
Okay.
The set of 8 was $600
Good lord.
Yeah.
plus shipping.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, maybe I did all right here.
Yeah. Hybrids are. They are.
They're awkward.
They're for long range fairway hits.
Yes.
Without using like a 3-wood, you're more.
you can set your
wood.
angle a little bit nicer
Yeah.
and yeah. But that was my Saturday morning. Was I went and I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, it looks like a good deal. I'll go get it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Turns
absolutely.
out it was a fairly good
I mean,
deal.
you'll 90% of people won't ever make money back on golf clubs. But yeah, no. If I were you,
If I
would,
wanted to,
I would
could.
at least sell the extra shit.
Yeah.
Like I would keep 2 bags. That way, you just have 2 bags ready. But
Yeah.
like,
Put it
the
this way.
spares of everything.
This one tailor-made 56-degree wedge,
yeah.
I've already gotten offers for like $60 for.
Oh, you listed it?
No, from Joe.
Oh,
I showed it to him. He's like, I'll give you $60 for that. I'm
80,
like,
call it done.
I'm like, damn, that's not bad.
joke's
actually.
on me. I either have a good day or a bad day, and that actually none of. It doesn't matter if it's a good day or a bad day when I have alcohol.
Oh, absolutely.
Like alcohol changes nothing. I can have a great day with drinking and a bad day with drinking, or a good day sober and a bad day sober.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally none of it matters.
but drinking and golfing, great combo.
Fantastic,
Great.
yeah.
Even if you're bad, you're like, this is awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
The bag has a cooler built into the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
You can't
dope.
see it.
No, probably
Damn.
not. Yeah, that's
I'm
cool
like-
though.
I'm like,
Oh, so you're telling me instead of just me throwing, I usually take the socks off of my like driver and wood and shit, and I throw like I think I can fit 3 beers in the driver one and
Oh
2
my
beers in the wood
God.
one, because then they're at least kind of like it's like a big koozie kind of. I have not put the socks back on because they're just a extra
They're-
big koozie,
they're a
and you just
booze
throw them
traveler.
inside your bag. That way you're sneaking in 5 or 6 beers in your bag.
and you're not paying $4 a piece for them.
correct.
From the
Yeah, from the clubhouse. Yeah,
Fuck,
fuck
I'll
the
go play
clubhouse.
golf and get shit faced.
See,
Yeah.
that's the idea. Is like they're cheap clubs. If they get broken, who cares?
Yeah,
If I sell them, who cares?
Honestly,
give me the
if-
cheap set.
No, if you guys actually need to fucking just go to Goodwill and pay $20 for a fucking.
Goodwill's a fucking rip off these days.
Well,
Goodwill
yeah, no,
is a
especially the one in
fucking
Brews.
ripoff.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, no,
But,
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, a half-used candle, $24.
Yeah, but
Yeah, any resale shop usually has some golf clubs for
Oh, exactly.
relatively cheap. They're not going to be good like this.
Yeah, this
they're
was
going to be
just-
they're going to be my
They're gonna be
$100
me,
set that was new
Yeah.
used
me
for fucking
getting
20.
drunk and hitting balls
yeah,
in grass.
You could buy brand new clubs for $200 pretty
Yeah.
easily. But it's just like, it's a good deal. I'm like, fuck it, why not? I'm like, oh, it comes with extras. I'm like, I like extras. Like, oh, I didn't realize it was
Yeah.
almost an extra set and a half worth of clubs.
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
But yeah, so there's money to be made there if I end up selling stuff, and if not, I have.
Also, I would break
plenty of
even and then
spares.
just be happy.
Oh,
Be
yeah,
happy
I
with
could- yeah.
one really good set and then have a spare set for the other person, like Marcus, if he was going to have.
Yeah, it's like
needs them or
I'll
whatever.
I'll play a couple of rounds and see which ones I like, which ones I don't,
Yeah,
and just part
yeah.
out the rest probably. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was my Saturday.
Hell yeah, bruv.
Hell yeah!
Hell
I got some
yeah.
golf clubs. Came with some balls and a glove that's too small for my hand.
Yeah. Oh, the gloves suck anyway. Honestly.
And it came with a koozie.
Oh,
It came with 3 koozies.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
one of them has magnets on it, so you can stick it to stuff.
Nice.
Wow.
what would be What would be
I
metal?
don't
out-
The golf cart.
The roll cage on the card, I
the roll
guess.
cage on
It's fucking
the golf cart.
Chinesium. It won't even stick. I bet.
It'll stick to the roll cage or the.
It'll stick
you
to
know,
Yeah,
roll cage.
barely. It's
It will-
still all
the topper.
Chinesium.
They're good magnets.
I know what you're talking about, but yeah,
yeah.
that upright is not good
No,
steel.
definitely
Never
not.
said it was,
No.
but it's technically magnetic.
But what it was is free.
Fwee.
Yeah, fair.
I paid very little for all of these things combined.
Yes.
Now you need to go find a You need to go to a place that has like the random miscellaneous 100 pack of balls for $20.
That's it came with like
Yeah.
12 or something, a couple of Pro V1s, and
Yeah.
you know,
Get me
good
drunk
stuff.
and get me a fishnet. I'll start
yeah.
walking the ponds.
Oh yeah. I think the most I ever walked away from a course with was like 10 extra balls. I lost
just
4 that
acquire.
day, but I walked away positive 10. I'm like, we're doing so good.
We're killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Get my $50 waiters.
Right.
Have me some fun.
but at the very least, it's like I have a set now. Whenever someone's
Yes.
like, "Hey, we're gonna go golfing," like, great, I'll grab my set.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was that.
I dig it.
Hell yeah! Anything else, fellas? Are we out of things
I'm
already?
out of
Yeah.
things.
Trying to think if there's anything else, but
Nope.
say I've been working 10s all week, so I've done nothing other than
Yeah.
change that idler pulley.
I'm hoping to get laid off soon.
Mhm.
And then
Hoping to get
mount the
laid
camper. Mounting the camper onto the trailer will be
Is
very
that is that
nice.
a this weekend project?
That's no, probably not this weekend. Maybe next.
sick. So I got a free weekend. Let's go.
Yeah.
I got to work on the Fiesta. I got to do an oil change,
Oh, God forbid.
and there's a lot of stuff that needs.
Well, I
done.
think what's going to happen is I'm going to get the camper up onto the trailer at my house,
Strap
and then you're
it
going to
down.
come. You're going to come over and look at it and be like, "Oh, okay, I'll just make the bracket like this, and that's going to be that."
Yeah, tweak this, tweak that.
Because all
set
it
like
needs is the
this.
front bracket technically,
Mhm.
and then come back
The
here.
brackets for the
build
wheels
it.
are going to be super easy. It's just a 5-lug pattern with a bent.
But I
plate.
don't know how I want. I don't want to fucking self tap it into the wood, and I don't want to.
Just drill holes through the wood and bolt it through the bottom.
I don't really know if I want to do that though.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We could always extend them out to the stake pocket. Or
Well,
some
because
shit,
to
but
to get it back to that same spot every time though, that's a problem. And like you put one side in or put them lift it up, put them both on, then you have to fucking square up, call it 8 or 12 bolts.
yeah,
Like it's kind of
could be tricky.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out something to where it'll slide or be
Yeah.
able to move something. I don't know.
Something simple,
Adjustable.
Yeah.
I got to dial the camera in for rally.
but- oh yeah, it's right there still.
I mean,
Cool.
yeah,
We got a
can
couple
we
weeks
can either
still,
use
but-
yours, or I was going to use the new lens that Caitlin and I bought for ourselves.
Oh yeah. You say the one lens you guys had the one time was like too much zoom almost. I think.
Yes, this one's a nice middle ground, and it's a much higher quality one.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm ordering a.
I don't want you to get your camera full of dust if you don't have to. Though.
Oh, we got a little cleaner.
Okay.
I'm ordering a triple suction mount with the arm for the 360, so we can do third person views.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh
then
yeah.
the GoPros. Are
Keep
ready
talking.
to
You got a
go.
second. Keep talking about your stuff. Quit looking at my screen.
Okay,
Quit looking
I
at
really
it.
don't have like any other camera.
Say more words,
stuff.
please.
Camera, penis,
Okay.
penis.
I have news.
Oh, you have news.
Unrelated.
What kind of news? Good
Rally
news,
related
bad.
news.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Tony Gearhart
He's
is
selling his car.
His car listed for sale. This is not an April
Why?
Fool's prank. I don't know, but I'm like,
Oh shit!
I was just
hope he's
scrolling through
alright.
stuff. Yeah, this is from like a month and a half ago at this
Oh.
point, but still, I'm like, is it April Fool's bit? It's not.
No, it's March 11th. Son
yeah.
of a bitch.
Car loan for $35,000, trailer loan for $8,000, package deal for $39,000.
Oh.
But I mean, it is a super
Yeah, no,
well car.
it is
Yeah.
a everything. It's a
It's-
stage rally car.
Yeah,
but like
it's
comes
ARA
with,
rated.
comes with the Hans, the helmet, the fire suit, everything you want. So I'm assuming he's getting out of racing.
Oh.
Damn.
Fucking
But yeah.
swamp.
One of the fucking prettiest cars out there is now.
Yeah, that fucker was always a head turner.
I don't know if it's sold yet. He might still race.
Fuck.
but-
Oh yeah,
That's
so
a
he might
good
race
shot.
it up until he fucking gets
Yeah.
rid of it. Yeah.
I mean,
but that is
fuck it,
a
why wouldn't you?
proven race car.
Oh yeah, very proven.
So I was feeling like, damn. I'm like, anybody got 40 G's laying around
Y'all want to go splitsies?
on a race car?
No.
That's a Marcus. You said you wanted to go up a level in racing.
Yeah.
That's
Go up
a
every
couple
level.
levels.
Just
Go
pick
up
up
every
just,
level.
sell kidneys.
See-
how many can you sell? How many kidneys can you sell?
Well, I could sell a kidney and half my liver.
Your liver ain't good.
Your liver ain't worth
liver,
fuck all.
Your liver ain't good. Oh, yeah, also the inside of the trailers.
Oh, damn.
Pretty nice, too.
Yeah.
But I saw that. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, that's
sad.
See, I'm waiting for you to go in
Oh.
ARA. Andy being your co-driver, me being pit
I'll just
chief.
buy this car. It's just $40,000. What's
And
the,
then-
what's the
I'm just
deal?
gonna put a cage in my car and hope for the best.
It's a
honestly.
lot of work to get ARA logged. It's actually a fucking ton of work. But yeah.
Damn.
But I'm like, dang it. Like, I
Dang it.
want it.
Yeah.
Give me the
Damn.
car. But yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, well, that's.
Oh, look at that.
Premium golf balls.
Those are my other saves.
12 for 100. Yeah.
Those are my other saves. Yeah, just random.
Love
like,
that.
Here, you just buy all of my golf balls. I have 15,000 range balls,
God
10 cents a
damn it.
piece. But yeah,
Lord.
fun stuff like
Sick.
Yeah.
Dang.
that. But yeah, that is what this week has brought. I don't think there's anything else cool floating around. Oh yeah, there's the listing.
Golf club.
Oh,
Golf
nice.
clubs.
Sold.
Just
Neato.
doesn't, just shows some golf clubs.
Golf clubs.
Like this is what I saw. I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Didn't even know there was 2 bags.
Cool.
I showed up. She's like, "Oh, I got this and that." I'm like, "Fucking whatever you'll take.
Okay,
Whatever you got, I'll take it."
Oh yeah.
But that is that. Anybody else got anything to say?
Nope.
Any
No.
last words?
The
Any little
shitbox still
comments?
doing shitbox things.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make some money on a Grand Marquis.
Van stuff I'll talk about next week.
Van stuff, yeah.
Van?
I'm sure more shit will break on the van.
Well,
to
yeah,
talk about, so-
more shit will break, and then an update on stuff that is broken.
Hell yeah.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
We're sneaking up on episode 100, so
Woot
if anyone's
Yeah.
anyone's got any cool ideas, throw them out at some point. But
Yeah.
Blackout
in the
episode.
meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.